Okay, we're on Ketubot, Perek Gimel, Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the third chapter of Masechet Ketubot. We're going to continue talking about the din of ones, and in order to understand this Mishnah, we have to study the Psukim. Says the Mishnah. This is a Mishnah of ones in Dvarim Chaf Bet. We've seen it before. Okay, let's go down a little bit. Here we go. Ki yimatzeh ish na'ara betula asher lo orasa. If you found a na'ara betula, this is what we focused on before. Na'ara between the age of 12 and 12 and a half. Betula, she must be a betula, a virgin. Asher lo orasa, she hasn't been married. Utvasa v'shachav, and the guy grabs her, v'nimtzau, and they're found out. Then v'natan ha'isha shochev ima lavi anara 50 kesef. He has to give her father 50 kesef, and he must marry her. A rapist has to pay the 50 kesef and marry her. Tachat hasherina lo yuchal shalcha kol yamav. You can't send her away. So a condition is she has to be na'ara betula asher lo orasa. She's not married. Okay. There, and in that case, he pays the 50 kesef. That's a simple understanding. And that we're going to see is the position of the first Tana in our Mishnah. Tana says the following. Na'ara shanit arsa v'nit gasha. What if you have a woman, a young girl, whose father married her off, Ebrusin, but then she got divorced, he divorced her. So now, the halacha is, yes, she's an na'ara, but the money now that she gets, now her father can't marry her off anymore. She marries herself. So in this case, and she was raped, this woman is raped, is there a case of kanas or not? So she's nit arsa. Let's go back to the pasuk for a minute. The pasuk says, Na'ara betula asher lo orasa. So the simple understanding would be, if she hadn't been married, then she gets a kanas. If she is married, here she wasn't married. She had erisin. So it would seem that she should not get a kanas. So the Mishnah says, Rabbi Yossi Aglili Omer ein la kanas. Why ein la kanas? The Amar Kra, the pasuk says, asher lo orasa. She was not married. Ha orasa pa'amachat. Shuv ein la kanas. She married one time. Therefore, she is nit arsa. So there's no kanas. That's the simple meaning of the psukim. Rabbi Akiva Omer yesh la kanas. She gets a kanas. Uknasa le'atzma. And the kanas is to herself. How do you understand this? The Bartinura says, the words asher lo orasa is not to tell you whether she gets the kanas at all, but he says asher lo orasa le'aviha. That's the money goes to her father. Ha orasa le'atzma. Let's read the pasuk again according to Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva says the following. Ki yimatzah ishnar betula asher lo orasa. If she's asher lo orasa, then v'natana ish shochev ima le'avia na'ara 50 kesef. The asher lo orasa, okay, is only related to, according to Rabbi Akiva, then v'natan le'aviha na'ara, to the aviha na'ara. But if she is, these two are connected. But if she isn't married, if she never was married, then he does give the father. But if she was married, as long as she's a na'ara betula, then the 50 kesef doesn't go to the father. Those all go together, but the 50 kesef goes to her. Rabbi Akiva's is an interesting, which is interpretation is closer to the psukim. You have to say Rabbi Yossi Aglili. You'd have to say that Rabbi Akiva is interpreting the pasuk in a way in order to bring out a certain value. That she's raped, she still gets the kanas, even if she was married. We'll stop here, and as we always do, dedicate our learning to maybe my father, Harav. Here we go, Harav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. Have a good day.